Today's edition of Toggle's Daily Video Insights. Those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. What we do in these videos is we take one of the insights that Toggle produces across thousands of US stocks and dissect it in more detail to give everybody a sense of how to think about these price pressures and drivers that Toggle is finding on a daily basis to really help active discretionary investors with their tactical decisions. If you already know where to find us, you basically know that we have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, or if you would like to, can also go to toggle.global and test drive the Toggle Copilot, which is the system that we're using for these insights. Today, the focus is going to be on Fiverr International. The stock had recently gone through a little bit of a rough time, and after Toggle first highlighted a bullish pattern that was subsequently completed quite quickly in February, it's now again highlighting some positive pressures, this time driven by the entry point. And so if you simply click on this, you'll be able to see what the underlying insight actually is. So clicking on this here will take us to the underlying analysis where the system has written up the reasoning behind the driver and the bullish pressure. So let's take a look at this in more detail. What Toggle is effectively saying is that if history were to repeat itself, there would be an expectant increase in Fiverr International of just over 13% over the following 2 weeks, so quite a short-term pattern. And this is based on 4 similar occasions in the past that were used to generate this projection. So again, this is a very, very short-term bounce, and it's based primarily, clicking on why it might move, on the fact that the short-term move that we've seen recently, adjusted by kind of typical volatility, has produced a situation that resembles some of these past ones that you see here, and these historically have led to a short-term bounce. Now, the way to explore this is, again, click on the backtest. You're able to see that in the past, the results from this kind of configuration, this kind of quick sell-off, resulted in quite a meaningful bounce, sometimes even more than just the over 13% that is currently projected. Had you invested $1 starting with that first insight and then reinvested in each subsequent ones, you would have actually made over $7 over this period. So again, quite a good and compelling risk reward. So much about Fiverr today in the daily brief, which by now should be in your mailboxes already. We also discuss the outlook for the banking sector and specifically why banks might be a very good sector to look at if you're still looking for an environment to benefit from rising rates and recovering economy. If you don't have the daily brief, you can sign up as well on toggle.global. It's free and you're able to get a steady stream of relevant market commentary. Thank you for your attention, and we'll see you again tomorrow.